I've just cut all the dovetail bits of these Jaspers. I've just used that template like that. I've just used that piece of block of wood like that and gone down and gone down. So all I've got to do is cut those now. I'll do it the same way. So I've done all of them. They're all done, look. They're in there, look. Yeah, they're in. They're all being done. This one bloody moved while I was doing it. Piece of crap. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is I'm going to do these. Yeah. I'll have to bloody lock it down. It's going to be a bright pain. I don't know how to do it. What I want to do is that. I want to do this. I want to do this. What do I want to do? I want to clamp it there. Right, I'll just have to use a larger offset one. Because all I'm doing is these cuts. And I can do them. I can do those with a larger one. Just look for the larger one. To get this one of these. No, that's way too big. It's got the reach. It's short. I've got a long one and a short one of these. Same with the two different sizes. Right, so I'll put that in there. Right. I'll put you down here. Put you down. I'll do this. I'm just going to get this. I want to make sure I've got this tight. No, what do I do? I'm still going to have to move it round. So I can't do it. I cannot do it. Okay, let's clamp it first. And do this one. I'll clamp it first and do that one. I think I can just freehand it. It's not fantastic, not mega. Let's get it started. We're going to get that little tooth there. Need light. Right. All I'm doing is using that little tooth there. Just using that tooth. I've got to be careful that I don't shoot my fingers off. Yeah, so I'm just going to scour it with that tooth. Let's get it started. That's all I'm doing. Make sure I can see it. And then off we go. Not really critical. These things are not critical. They're just pieces of wood, basically. But what I am doing is I'm just cutting it as it is. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. You know, I'm doing it one-handed. What can I do? It's just to get a border where you're chipping it out. It doesn't matter if it don't fit in there. Eh? You don't get it as accurate as you bloody can. You have a little bit of pride. You know. Eh? This is quick. It hardly takes any time at all. It shouldn't be taking you long. You shouldn't be worried about putting all these in. Take you a week to bloody do your what do you call it? Your jiggies or your dovetails. Take your bloody ages. I'm not doing it. It's nice and loose. It'll be glued in, and once it's glued in, these will go in, and it's not going to disturb it. Yeah. Oh, I can't pick that up. It's so heavy. Yeah. Oh, it's so heavy. Right, I'm going to overhang it here. Let's get that in there. You know how hard it is to do this. Same thing again. In here. Yeah. Start it off. Get it going. Look, I'm having to do it like that. It's the only way I can hold it. It's really wrecking my wrist, is this thing. This handle's not shaped for my wrist. It needs to go a different way. It needs to be counted. And it ain't counted. I think I'll have to design one that's got the count on it. They really should have this. Should be like that. And they're not. They're just straight and they're hard to use. For me. Might be a fine for yourselves. I won't make my own. I've got so many saw blades, I'll just cut them out. You know, these can be made really, really easy. All you have to do is get some old saws and make them with that. Bloody old saw, or even buy a new saw, you know, buy a really good new saw and make the shape you want yourself. Just need to get a grinder to it. Take minutes. Take minutes with a diamond grinder. A 4-inch diamond grinding, mince it. It's just sticky bloody wood. It's this sticky wood. It goes in. It can't come out. It's not coming out in the teeth. It's just bonding in the teeth. It's what I call sticky. It's just staying in there. It's not coming out. Look, it just stays in. It won't come out. It doesn't relieve in there. You know, you're going with the cut, you're going with the grain anyway, and it's not helping. Yeah, it's not helping. Same thing here. Let's get it started. You can go with that. Look, it's not cutting. Try it. Ouch! Try with this one. It may do better. Nope, it's slipping all over the place. You can tell when they're not going to work. It just slide. Get it off. Teeth gripped all over, I swear. Nope, that is the best one of them all. It's just not that one. That was not too bad. The finer ones are pretty good. That's really good, that fine one. But look, it's done the same thing. Stuck to it. It's sticky bud. See, not sticky bud. You know, we used to have wars with sticky buds, don't you? Yeah. We did. I don't know what you lot did. We used to have wars with... Oh, good job I moved my foot out. That would have been a broken foot sandwich. You ever had one of them broken foot sandwich? Oh, I have. I'll tell you what. Use a bit of weight. Me and my mate Patrick, we built a swing in some tennis courts on a hill. Wow. So I shoved it up, put the rope on, and everybody were using this swing. We were only young, we were stupid, you know how you are. And somebody had dragged these two mattresses, so we were doing Tarzan and jumping, not into bloody alligator infested river, but onto mattresses. You know how you do the stupid stuff. So me and Patrick, we just have a bloody good time jumping off the swing, you know, taking turns and jumping off. Oh my God. I swung out, jumped, and where did I land? Oh yeah, I landed on the mattresses right in the middle of between both of them. My foot jammed and I fell sideways and snapped my ankle. Yep. Oh, that was a nightmare. It took ages to heal, and every time I bloody tried to run the road, you know, you run the road, don't you? You run across the road. In Bradford City Centre, there used to be two roundabouts. Foster Square, there used to be two roundabouts there, and in the middle there were little gardens, like little. You had to jump over them. So you run from where W.H. Smith is, and you run across, and you rather than go around all the railings and stuff, we just used to jump up onto that wall and jump over the other side. So there were cars coming, we just used to, you know, jump between the cars like stupid fools. And I set off and I didn't make it. My bloody ankle collapsed. And I was left hobbling, trying to wobble back. I fell on the floor, tried to wobble backwards on my backside. That really scared me to death. I didn't do it again. I never did it again. And then when I'd lost all the experience of doing it, I did it on Manningham Lane next to barracks. There was a fuel stop there. So I jumped their wall, and guess what? I didn't know how to jump a wall anymore. And I foot tripped over it. We're only low. Right foot tripped over it, went for a face plant. Yeah, didn't even know what a face plant was, but I went for one. Oh, I'm not getting stronger, I'm getting weaker. Right, we're done. Let's start chiseling these out. Okay, so I'll chisel these out now. That's something I can't show on the camera, sorry. So I got my Mr. Punch right there, he's razor sharp. I got Mr. Maletti right here. I've got my other chiseling. I got that one. Don't know what that one's called. It hasn't got a name. Needs sharpening now though. He's lost it. Yeah. So this one's gonna have to be fixed now. Not be fixed down. They can go. We're done with those. Get rid of this because it's stopping. It's obstructing there. So over there, it's all the rubbish. Remember, I was just gonna do the rubbish count. See how much rubbish ends up in that. It's over there now. I'm about to put it over there. I can't get these saws out. Right. So I've got all my little bits and pieces, and I need my dead stop over here. Put some wood in. So that'll just bounce. Need something solid. Need something that's not going to bounce. So it's too much. This will do. Need something in there. I don't want it. I don't want this. I want that timber there like that. And I'm going to do this one. Yeah, and I'll flip it around and do that one, and so on and so on. And I need to Stanley that. So what I need to do is I need to get the Stanley knife on that line down there. You see it, that one, and score it that one and score it, that one and score it. All the way around, so they're all done. And then I can just can't go straight and ignore this. Yeah, so I'm going to have to do that now. I have to do it off camera. So I'll be back when I've done it. And I've started chiseling them all out. Because I can't do it with this. Okay, I'm by myself. Bye.